Well, here we go. It's taco time. So I got all this junk taken apart and cut the inner fenders out. I just jumped right in here and started doing shit. I don't know if I can film myself very much because that shit takes a lot of time, but here we are. So I got all this stuff taken off. I'm gonna cut these frame rails off because they're foobarred. They're bent pretty gnarly right there, but it's all in front of all the stuff that matters. So, and then you can see these fucking mounts are jacked up. Anyways, I'm gonna cut all this stuff off, but I gotta make braces for the radiator support first, and then I'm gonna do trailer fenders on the inside here. But yeah, main situation here is this brake booster, which I'm gonna get rid of because I'm road racing this thing and I like manual brakes. And a lot of people do this. This is a pretty popular thing. A lot of people just get rid of these for clearance, especially if you've done an engine swap, V8, JZ, whatever. And then I like to do these. Oh, the other reason people do these is to clear 20s, and you got to cut out the fenders for all that stuff anyway. So a lot of people just do this. But I personally just like manual brakes. So I'm going to do it on this one. I'm going to show you guys how to do it because there's, I don't know, some questions. So make a video. So here we go. All right, so what I like to do once I get the booster out of here, obviously the booster's gone, is I just clamp the plate to the back of the master. I like to run factory masters, but again, these are undrilled, so you can run any kind of master you want. Factory master's fine. So I clamp the plate to the back of the master, mark the holes, and then drop it because the holes are for the firewall. They are not for the master, so those have to be drilled, and then I weld studs into those. So I'll show you how to do that. So when you weld these are going to be crooked. So how I straighten them out is I put a little nut on there so I don't damage the threads, and then I tap it straight and then finish welding it from the back. You can see how crooked that one is, so I'll move this one over. These two are straight, these two are crooked, so I'm going to fix these. Alright, so I'm going to weld those in real quick. They're all straight, and then I'll wire brush all of them to clean up the threads, and then we'll put it on. Alright, so there we go. The booster is deleted. The plate bolted onto the firewall, and then the master is bolted onto the plate. And I didn't even have to, well, obviously I had to adjust the lines, but I didn't have to crack anything loose. I didn't have to bleed anything. I didn't have to do any of that nonsense. There's plenty of room here, and let me get under here. So I just had to bend these back a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it just took realistically about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, I don't know, with the welding and stuff. Oh no, I did have to wait for the paint to dry, so I guess it took about 45 minutes, so not that big of a deal. The next thing is to pull the push rod out of here and make it work for the brake pedal. So a lot of times this won't work, and the easiest solution for this is just to find a long bolt and round off the head, and then yeah, just use the rest of this stuff and then make yourself a push rod. It's not that big of a deal. Don't overthink it. Just make a push rod and make it work. There you go. Manual brakes. Biggity bang.